Hello everyone, I am not Roach Dubs. I'm actually just a bunch of ants that came together to form a cohesive person that could speak. Anyways, today I want to talk about characters that are overhated. Like, at what point is it just too much? Some characters are acting completely logical, but people still get angry at them. For instance, Skyler White. Why do people hate her so much? She's a regular person in a very bad situation. It's normal for her to act like this. Plus, if she loves her husband, right, which is Walter, and he goes out. Let me break it down if you haven't watched Breaking Bad. Walter White is a drug lord in many dangerous situations. To put it the easiest way for you to comprehend, he's a drug lord in plenty of terrible situations, and his family gets roped into that a little bit. So of course, as his wife, she's gonna be pretty upset that her husband is a drug lord, killing people and possibly putting them all in situations where they can die. And sometimes she has to bring Walt's ass back down to earth and tell him,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You're a normal 50-something-year-old white guy with a family that needs you, but you're going and risking your ass. Now, what people will argue is that, and they'll say, Walt is doing it for his family. No, Walt isn't. At the end, he literally says he did it for himself because he liked it and he was good at it. Doesn't matter who all the people that got hurt because of it or the ways his family could have got hurt. He didn't care. He did it for himself. You can't sit here and be mad at a regular person for being upset that their significant other is putting themselves in danger, and also people that they love in danger, and even their kid in potential danger. Because let's say a deal goes bad and Walter makes some really bad enemies. They find his house and boom, just like that, everything he knew is flipped upside down. His whole family could be killed. But nope, people rather be mad at Skyler for acting like a normal human being, saying, oh, she's so annoying because why won't she just let him sell drugs and like possibly mess up their entire lives? Like, come on, bro. Let's be realistic for one moment. It's normal how she acts. People need to understand that, like, she portrayed a normal person. And it's insane that the actress that played her was sent death threats because of the way that she acted like a normal person in the show. My fiance right now, if I started selling drugs, she would be so mad at me. She would be like, Roach, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're putting, like, it's so many bad things to be made selling drugs or whatever. But you know, I'm talking about this too much. Moving right along. Now this next one might ruffle a few feathers, but Gabby from Attack on Titan, you could say that she's a bad character with all you want, but you gotta cut her at least a little bit of slack. She's like 12 years old. She grew up indoctrinated her entire life with no other outside sources telling her anything or being able to learn anything about island devils. Island devils are terrible. Island devils will take over the world. Island devils are the worst thing to exist on Earth. You have to understand where she comes from a little bit, just a little bit, with her hatred towards them. The people of Marley are just consistently indoctrinating their children and putting the hatred of people from Paradise Island, which is, you know, Eren Yeager and all of them, into their heads constantly. So her growing up around all of that, that's all she knows. And you can see her changing throughout the story of Attack on Titan, the last season, how like she's changing her views and realizing that these are just people too. But you got to realize where she came from, possibly the most racist people on Earth. Like, you have to understand, she's 12. That's a little ass kid, man. And people fail to understand how impressionable she would be because she grew up around that. So you gotta like cut her a little bit of slack because that's just where she's from. Like, you can't change what they do over there. So I guess Eren saw that kids were gonna be growing up like that, so he chose to just kill everybody, which is a little insane, but you know, everybody do their thing. But Gabby isn't as bad as people paint her out to be. Plus, she realized what she did when she killed Sasha, and she realized that these are just people like everyone else fighting to live like everyone else. And she changed by the end of the story, to my knowledge at least. I might be wrong. Anyways, moving right along. Another character that gets a lot of hate, they typically call her uselessness or why is she even there, is Sakura. And you got to think about it like this, bro. You, right now, you viewer, yeah, I'm pointing at you. If you went out onto an NBA court right now, and you are playing against the team USA, right, by you and a bunch of bums off the street, like trash players, do you think you would score? No, you wouldn't. Simple answer, simple question. You ass. That's all it is. You're not NBA level. You're fucking ass, right? You're fucking ass. You're trash as shit, right? So why would you expect to be able to hang with the big dogs? Why would you expect Sakura to be up there with the main characters of the show? The show's called Naruto. Of course he'll be stronger. But there were moments when she just was so useless. She's fighting people that are way stronger than her. She's weak as shit. Cut her some slack. Like, she's coming from deep off the bench. Like, she never touches the game. And hops in with the starters. Of course she's gonna be ass. Like, that's like putting Tony Snell up against 2018 LeBron. It's not fair. Now, Naruto and Sasuke are constantly improving all the time. Sasuke has his Sharingan, and Naruto is pretty much just literally the Jesus of the show, because the show is called what? Say it with me. Naruto. So of course they're gonna be stronger. The two main co-protagonists of the show will be more powerful. Their sensei Kakashi will be more powerful than Sakura. Almost everybody will be more powerful because she's just not a strong character. That's okay. And even as she got older, of course she got more progressively more powerful. She's put in work for the team. Don't be slept on. But when she says, I'm just as powerful as Naruto and Sasuke, nah, slow down there, buddy. You're just putting up a few numbers, okay? These guys are putting in most of the work. You're helping out. You're a role player. Accept that. It's okay. But people expect her to be going out here and putting up these Wilt Chamberlain numbers off the bench. She's not that good. Give her a break. It's hard to be good when you're hanging with big dogs like Naruto and Sasuke. Rounding off my list, it's gonna be more of a group of people. You know how Sakura is considered useless. You know Orihime from Bleach. She's considered useless a lot just because how much she screams Ichigo's name. Pause. How much she screams Ichigo's name and just doesn't really do anything. And another one is just the pervy characters that really want Poom Poom really bad. It's annoying. Like Zenitsu and that purple-headed bitch from My Hero Academia. I forgot his name. That's all I got for today. If y'all watch this far, I really appreciate it. Once again, I am not Roach Dubs. I am an amalgamation of ants that have formed a cohesive human. Please call the exterminator. And I love all y'all. Thank you for watching this far. If you have, I appreciate it because you really didn't have to. And if you like me enough, feel free to subscribe. Come back. I respond to everyone's comments as long as they're not really weird. And I love to have conversations, even arguments with some of you. It's fun just building a community like this. And I love all y'all. I really appreciate y'all being here. And it's not much more I can say besides I'll see y'all later. And bye y'all.